Hello and welcome to Crossroad Clarity. Today I'm inspired to ask a question about love just because the 14th of Feb was just around the corner and I believe many of you did not have yet love in their life, or something happened to their love life that was not in their best possible way. So today we're going to focus on what can we do to actually have more love into our lives. And I have 3 decks. One is the Tarot of the Lover, the other one is Heaven and Earth Tarot, and the last one is my favorite deck, which is Tarot of the Seeker. And today I'm wanting to ask this little beauty and see if he is going to choose the deck for me. And if he chooses the middle one, the messages will be super simple, but I'm hoping he's going to choose either this or this deck. Let's see what happens. Okay, now you choose, my little one. Choose one. Oh, he doesn't want to choose one. So let's see if the other one is going to choose the deck for me. Come, Truffle. Do you want to choose the deck for me? Do you want to choose the deck for me? Leave my cup away. No, stop playing with your brother. Choose a deck for me. Oh, he chose this one. Thank you, Truffle. So we're having today the Heaven and Earth Tarot, and we're going to take messages from this deck, the Love Tarot, and let's see what's going to be our question for the day. So today, with the Heaven and Earth Tarot, I'm going to ask, while shuffling these cards, the following question: what is blocking real love from entering my life? Oops, one turned upside down. The 7 of Swords. Interesting. Still, I'm going to pick up the cards once I feel the deck is ready. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pick up again 3 cards, and we're going to decipher what is happening and what is blocking real love from entering your life. And these 3 cards shall be the following. What is blocking real love from entering my life? Timeless reading with a little bit of therapy, a little bit of guidance, a little bit of understanding of your true situation. So here are the 3 cards from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. First, I just wanted to give a little bit of clarity. What does it mean, the different tarot decks? All tarot decks share the same structure. 78 cards, 22 major arcana, 56 minor arcana, the same elemental system, the same archetypes. This part is universal. What changes from deck to deck is the tone, the psychological depth, the symbolism, and the energetic emphasis. Some decks are romantic, some are soft and therapeutic, some are mystical and abstract, some are dark and shadow heavy, some are modern and intuitive. The images matter because the subconscious responds to imagery before logic. Now this reading comes from the Heaven and Earth Tarot, as chosen by our little friend over there in the background, Truffle. Has been my helper today for the first time, but he has been my helper in another reading as well. So we asked a very serious question today, and that question was, what is blocking real love from entering my life? This deck is a little bit different. The deck is grounded, and it's grounded mysticism, if I have to be precise. It brings the spiritual and the material together. It does not float in fantasy. It shows archetypes embodied in human reality. The figures in this deck feel mortal, heavy, psychologically real. Spiritual truth here is shown through the body, through posture, through environment. This deck does not give fairy tales. It reveals structure. And the 3 cards are, let's see what's coming up for us. The first one is the Star. The second one is the 2. The second one is the 2 of Wands, Dominion, it's called in this deck. And the third one is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so what is blocking real love from entering my life? Let us begin. Let's look at the Star. This woman, it's kneeling in the water. One foot is clearly in the water, the second one is on the earth. Behind, she pours water from 2 vessels, one back into the water, one onto the land. Above her shines a large central star surrounded by smaller stars. Her posture is calm, centered, not desperate. This is important. The star here does not feel broken, it feels restored. On the surface, this is how it feels. I have healed, I have grown, I still believe in love, I'm spiritually ready. 1 foot in the water shows emotional awareness, 1 foot on the earth shows particularity in grounding. You feel balanced, you feel hopeful, but now look deeper. She is alone. No one stands beside her. The water she pours flows back in onto itself. It is closed emotional circuit. This card suggests that emotionally you have become self-sustaining. You nourish yourself, you heal yourself, you hold your own light. That is strength. But sometimes strength becomes contentment. You may feel open in principle, but energetically you're complete within yourself. Love needs entry. The star here shows hope, but solitary hope. That is the surface. So now, the 2 of Wands, the Dominion. What is underneath? What you don't see? This is a man stands on a stone terrace. Behind him rises a castle wall. In one hand he holds a globe. The other one is fixed into the wall beside him. He stands elevated. He's not moving forward, he is surveying. The globe in his hand is a symbol of control, choice, territory. This is Dominion energy. Underneath your hope is strategy. Underneath your longing is control. You're not just waiting for love. You're evaluating love. You measure, you assess, you decide who qualifies. You want depth, you want strength, you want a powerful partner, but this card shows that you're standing on the wall, not stepping on the field. You're in a position of power. That power may feel like standards, wisdom, maturity, but in love, dominion can become distance. When you stand elevated, others must reach up. When you hold the globe, you decide the world. That energy subtly says, I will not risk vulnerability unless I'm sure. And love does not come with certainty. So underneath the stars' hopes is guarded authority. That is the unseen layer, my friend. And now let's see the direction and the advice. The two figures walk through snow. Heavy cloaks, bent posture. Behind them, a stained glass window glows with a warm light. They are outside. Notice something crucial. The light exists, warmth exists, but they are focused on survival. Their bodies lean inwards towards each other, but they are not turning towards the building. This is the card of exclusion, not just material lack, emotional exile. The advice here is not punishment, it is awareness. There is a internalized story that says, I may not be chosen, I may end up outside, I must protect myself. And when that story lives beneath the surface, it shapes behavior. You may withdraw slightly when closeness increases. You may test instead of receive. You may interpret uncertainty as rejection. You may brace for loss before intimacy deepens. The Five of Pentacles upright is honest. It says the block is not worthiness. It is expectation of exclusion. You have learned to survive in the cold, but you may not be allowing yourself to step into the warmth. The door is near, but you walk past it because the nervous system is prepared for hardship, not comfort. Now let's see the progression clearly. The star. I believe in love. I have healed. Here am I. Then the Dominion wants to be in control, but I must be in control. And then the Five of Pentacles, because deep down I fear being left out. Hope, control, fear of exclusion. That triangle creates the block, my dear friends. You healed alone, you build strength, you stand elevated, and you expect cold more than warmth. Real love requires something your system has been trained to avoid. Exposure without guarantees, stepping down from the wall, allowing someone inside your ritual, turning towards the door instead of walking past it. The cards are not saying you are unlovable, they are saying your strength has become your shield. And shield block not only pain, they block entry. The block to real love is not destiny. It is guarded self-sufficiency combined with an unhealed expectation of exclusion. When hope softens control and control relaxes into vulnerability, and the exile identity is released, the door that has always been there becomes visible. That is the message of this spread, my dear friends. In very simple words, there is a need of change. So, in simple words, in other words, what is blocking real love from entering your life is your habit of staying emotionally guarded and expecting it will not work. So you protect yourself before love even has a chance. And you do this, keeping control, not fully opening, staying strong instead of showing need, testing instead of trusting. What you must do now is lower your emotional walls. Stop testing and start participating. Allow yourself to need someone without feeling weak. Take small emotional risk instead of waiting to feel completely safe. Real love enters when you stop protecting yourself from it. Right, Truffle? Truffle agrees with me. And now he came in the beginning and at the end of this reading. Now let's see one message from the love tarot. Oh, interesting card came out. Will you listen? There is so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Will you believe me? This is all the messages that I had for you today, and I wish you listen and I wish you understand what does this mean for you. And here is our little truffle also coming to support that message. Thank you for choosing Crossroad Clarity for your message today.